Ladies, who do you guys think is easier to make happy, men or women? Why? Green if it's men, red if it's women. Please.
All green in this bitch.
All green except for
green
one.
is women?
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
green is women?
No, green is men.
Okay.
Men is easier to please. Okay, only one person thinks that women are easier. No, two think that women are easier to please. What makes you think that women are easier to please than men?
Yeah.
I just do. I just feel women are easier to please. Women are more loyal. They stay faithful. Men are hard to please.
Wait, loyal? So you left your man though?
Man, guys. Look, but seriously, men are hard to please, and they cheat a lot. Women don't. So
Interesting. Okay, you had something?
So I definitely think that men are easier to please. What I think is, like, kind of what she said, like, men just want, to do the cooking, the cleaning, that's all they want you to do is take care of them and cater to them. What the problem is I think the women nowadays, they don't want to do that. They want to be like, oh, well, you want me to cook and clean for you? Guess what? Then you have to pay my bills, do this. It's like, honey, remember, you were a girlfriend before you were a fiance, and you were a fiance before you were a wife, but at the end of the day, you were a girlfriend. So if you can't do your basic needs, why should a man? Like, that's how I feel. Like, these women, they don't want to do anything, and they want to say, oh no, we're so easy to please. We just want you to pay our bills, be masculine, be 6'5", make 7 figures.
Drive a Bentley.
Exactly. But it's like,
wrong.
You don't want to do the basics. You don't want to do the basics at all.
Why do you think she's wrong?
You know why?
Why?
To start with, the height is not there. Women want a taller man with themselves.
What?
That's
They're themselves.
She said that.
No, that's facts. I agree with her. A man wants to be taller than a woman. If he's taller than a woman, he's dominant. But if he's shorter than a woman, he's dominant 100%.
Well, how's she wrong though? Because you said she was wrong. So how's she wrong? You're agreeing with what she said.
She's wrong in the fact that she said that a man should be taller than her. What is she? 5'7"?
No. What I said is a woman wants a man that's taller than her, makes a lot of money, all of this, but they don't want to do their part
Just
to
agree
earn
with
that.
her point. He gotta be taller than her, and I agree with her. I'm 5'3", but I will not want to be the man that's shorter than that.
I'm losing brains
listen to me.
to this conversation.
I do not want a man that's shorter than me and telling me what the fuck to do.
Okay.
Because si él me dice qué es que hacer, yo no le voy a poner atención.
My thing, though,
If he's taller than me, I'm fucking listening to him because I understand. He has the right to tell me what the fuck to do, and I will fucking listen to him.
Nah,
but if he's
respectfully-
shorter than me, which is 5'3", I'm not gonna fucking listen to him. I'll be thinking you fucking do
Okay,
Can
we're
we do
just
another
stop.
question?
Just stop. Yeah, just stop. I gave you a chance to. Yeah. Okay. Would you leave a good man for sleeping with another woman? That's a good question.
No.
Good ass question.
I like that question.
Whoa. Can you guys we're gonna use the sticks. Thumbs up if you would leave them. Thumbs down if you would not. And then if you guys want to elaborate, we can do that. So go ahead and throw them up real quick. Would you leave a good man providing for you and everything else for sleeping with another girl?
Thumbs up, yes.
Okay.
Thumbs down, no.
Yeah. Can you use the sticks? Let's see
thumbs
here.
up, yes.
I have
Okay.
an in between. This is my in between.
Okay.
I'm like in the middle.
Well, if you had to pick one.
I'm gonna say.
But did he lie to me about it, or he told me about it,
No.
or I found out? How did I find out?
Let's see you found out.
Like by snooping? Or something?
Yes, by being nosy. Yes.
Well then, shit. What you said yes was you would leave him. Yeah.
Yeah, you would leave. You would leave?
Yeah.
Okay. So all right. So most of you would leave. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Why would you stay?
Well, because, listen, I just feel like a man is going to be a man. So, I mean, like myself, I like to consider myself like I have a top 1%er. I know what comes with being with that. Just because a man sleeps with another woman does not mean he doesn't still respect you. That doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. No, she means nothing to him. And if you think I'm going to give up my life for a man that loves me and respects me and take care of me, he didn't claim her. He put that ring on my finger.
Okay.
So why am I going to leave over someone that doesn't mean anything? He's a man. He's just going to be a man. That's it. If you want a top G, like that's what you got to deal with.
G. Wait.
I disagree.
Hold on one second. Hold on. And then you also agreed with that you would not leave. Why would you not leave? And then I'll turn it to the other girls.
Literally from 100% of what she said, I just
Okay.
feel like you said, when I first came on, I did say that I felt like women and men were equal, but I've experienced life just a little bit more. And I realized that men and women are not equal. My man brings in that bag. When I say that motherfucking bag, that bag.
Period.
So if he out in Chicago fucking it off in sections with hoes and he get hard and he want to bust a nut, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, because I'm 24 and I'm young, like,
I mean,
I genuinely, and I don't know, maybe this made me look bad, I genuinely don't care.
Okay.
Because, like, I know who he's calling in. I know who he's checking in with. Like, I'm not missing a dollar. I'm not fucked up about shit. Like,
period.
I feel like
Merch.
You're taken care of.
That's how
All
that
right.
shit go, bro.
Okay,
That's how that
now
shit
I'll
go. Play
open
the
it
game
up to
and
the
get
other
played.
No,
girls.
it's not even
to-
also. It's not also just about money
Yeah.
as well. Like it's the whole package. Like for instance, like my soon-to-be husband, like he treats me well, he respects me. I don't have to ask for anything, but at the same time, I also do what I'm supposed to do with a woman. I cook, I clean, I suck, I fuck, I shut the fuck up. So I know how to keep my man. But it's also not about the money. But I mean, if he's doing all of those things for me, and he feels like he wants to go out and just be a man, he's just being a man. Like it has nothing to do with his feelings towards you. That's the difference between men and women. We're more emotional, and that's just how
Yes,
it is.
emotion. So you
no,
guys
no,
can't.
no, you getting it
Before you guys
twisted.
reply, you cannot put emotion as involved. Oh, well, that's gonna hurt my feelings. Oh, that's like no. Like I'm not saying that it's degrading, but it's not degrading, bro. You're getting
not.
fucked off on at home. You're getting fed. You're getting taken care of, and this man just doing what a man do.
Absolutely.
Hey,
No.
shout out to
So,
KFC.
all right, so you guys have the same mindset on that. I'm gonna turn it to her first because she didn't get to speak as much.
Yeah.
Why do you disagree?
Well, from my experience, with my first boyfriend, if you let men disrespect you like that, they're more likely to do it again. From my experience, a man wants the woman that says, "No, I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm not taking that." That's the kind of woman a man usually wants in my experience. And it also depends on how old I am. Like if I'm still young, I have a chance of finding a man that's not going to disrespect me like that. From my experience, my boyfriend is not like that. He's never ever looked at another woman, and I can say that from a fact, from experience.
Yes.
If I'm older, it's my boyfriend, not yours.
I think that's water.
If I'm older and we have kids, we've been married for years, then we can work it out because that's a marriage. And in a marriage, you try to work things out.
Yeah.
So I think it depends, but in most cases, I'm a
So you wouldn't leave then?
If it depends. If it's a long marriage, we've been together, we have kids, I'm old. What the fuck am I gonna do anyways? I'm old.
So you leaving
If
is
it's
contingent
now,
upon your age.
Yes, on my age, my value. Yes,
Okay.
I can still find another man who will not cheat on me.
Do you think that he doesn't want to cheat, or he's just appeasing you by saying yes, or is he like, you know what, just because she's saying that, I'll say yes?
No, my man is demisexual. He has to have a connection with you to be attracted to
Bro,
you.
that nigga
What
has a
is
penis, bro.
demisexual
That nigga
mean?
has a penis, man. He's gonna cheat.
Yeah.
No, not
If a
all men
girl-
are like that.
Yo,
No,
come
that's
on,
a
So you're
man.
telling me,
misconception.
you're
Bro.
telling me a 9 or 10 hot chick, let's say a model, is gonna do stuff for him.
My
and you're
man,
not
he
there.
didn't even
won't do
think
it?
of me sexually until
Bro.
we started talking and we had a connection.
He was capping, and that's why he got you right now.
Y'all will always say that, but at the
He
end of the
got
day,
you, right?
I know.
If a man
got you,
is
right?
of God and he's righteous, he's not going to be controlled by the spirit of lust.
He's
And
not
Can I say
religious, he's
something?
actually an atheist.
We
He's
are
not
all.
religious.
Excuse me, if you guys don't mind me asking, you guys are how old?
I'm 24.
Okay, you 24. The likelihood of you
I know it's
marrying
rare, yeah.
the person that you're even talking to is so far under fucking 5% that you have to shut the fuck up and cook and clean and suck that motherfucking dick when you want to.
I
Like
respect
you're
somebody
probably
that's
not
I don't
gonna
have a
marry.
problem with that.
The chances of any girl in here, which is the 1% of getting married, is so fucking low. You're gonna have to accept your man for a little bit of cheating and maybe
No.
not cheat.
And shut
And
the fuck
excuse
up.
me for saying it and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
And not
I
even,
will not.
no, for real.
No,
All
honestly,
serious,
shut the
I'm
fuck
just
up.
playing. All serious, no. Even if you, I'm not saying he gotta get his dick sucked or fuck or nothing like that. But your man lusting for another woman, bro. Like stop all this fake ass. Oh, my man loves me. He'll never do that to me. He's no disrespect. He's demisexual. You're not the only bitch on this earth to get your man dick hard. And let's be fucking for real.
Try
no
my man.
shade.
Then. Try my man. Let
I
me give you
try
his
him
number.
and suck
Try
the
my
fuck
fucking
out that
man.
dick.
Try
And he
him.
wouldn't even come back
Do
home.
it. I fucking dare you.
Wait,
Do it.
No, I'm just playing. No, that's what it said. Cut that out.
Okay, to be honest,
All
guys,
right,
I know
so-
I'm
It is what it is.
Are you married? How old are you?
Hey, listen, I'll be married, man. To you? Hell no. Oh, fuck you. Hey, listen, hey, not on you, whatever it is what it is. But
Personally, I wouldn't even fuck you,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
But
listen,
he's also a man though, so it's
And
a
you're
little different
also
for him
old
to be
and not
married.
and I don't think you have a girlfriend either. So
Probably
whose
doesn't wanna
position
be
are you to
married.
be
I
speaking
mean,
in?
hey,
Are any of
position?
y'all married talking shit about
doggy
me?
style?
No, but y'all are how old? How old are you?
Yeah, but
How old are you?
they're men. It's
35.
How old are you?
different.
It doesn't
35.
fucking matter.
No, it's men.
Men
They're
don't
men. They're
desire to
different.
be married
Yeah,
as
it's
much as
different.
men.
Nice girls,
Do you
nice
think-
girls,
are
nice
you
girls.
A
married?
60-year-old
That's not
man,
enough.
Nice girls.
a 60-year-old man could easily marry a 21-year-old, but
Yes.
no old man is gonna want somebody that's like 40 because new
Yes.
girls turn 21 every day.
Let me just say I'm the youngest bitch here, so I should be the last one to be married.
When's your birthday?
Women get their $1 million up front. Men
Yeah.
have to earn their $1
Yeah.
million 30 years later.
Exactly.
What, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really
facts.
want to ask you guys, because and whatever is fine is no offense. What do you consider old? Because you said
You.
it a few times. Okay, I know.
I mean,
But-
yeah, facts.
Yeah, no, but that's fine. If so, because they're in their
is not
20s. But I just want to
old.
know what is what do you consider old?
Well,
And honestly,
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it depends. Well, it's about looks too. Let's
Okay.
say you're older, but your looks are kept.
Mm-hmm.
Like you still look good for your age, fine. But also, as you get older, your chances of having a child and your health also declines. So it's also not just about looks. So,
But when
so
you say, oh,
what's the
like,
number?
what's your number?
I don't give it a number because I can say like,
Yeah.
you can look younger and be 30 and look like 24.
Yeah.
But the main thing would probably be past your childbearing years.
Okay.
So,
And then
yeah.
what's in you? I just wanted to know there too.
I mean, I can be honest. I'm gonna be
You're
100%
gonna be honest, okay?
I feel like I feel like for a man,
Mm-hmm.
when they look at these things, they look at
Fact.
okay, once you hit 30, why
Yep.
would they go? No offense.
No,
Why
it's-
would a
girl,
man go for a 30-year-old when he
Right.
can have a fresh 21-year-old that men look at it as, oh, she's 30, which means she's older, she's been ran through, she's tarnished, she's hardened by all the relationships, so she's lost her femininity
shit.
because she's masculine.
That's why I want to ask
Wow.
her
You know,
because she's
men
good.
think about these type of things, and
Right.
it's very unfortunate that women don't realize that until they hit 30. They want to be in their 20s and be like, oh yeah, I can fuck this guy, fuck that guy, but they don't realize you're ruining yourself.
golden
And then you're
years.
trying to find yourself, and by the time you're 30, you're like, where have all the good men gone? Not to you
shit.
because you're ran through.
Yo.
Damn.
But that's why I think it's good to ask younger girls in their 20s because you get different opinions.
But
and-
most women, 99% of girls will never say that.
Yeah,
And then
What
you
she
have
just said?
kids, and then you have kids. That
yes.
also makes it worse for you because what man is going to want to date a woman with kids when he can
Damn,
get one that
son.
doesn't have
No,
kids?
but you
Where'd you
have to
find
listen to
this?
this. But that's
Bro,
the
what the
type.
fuck?
I'm with the
really
top
quick.
1%er, okay?
But
I know how this
listen,
game goes.
Can I just say something,
Facts,
Myron? With me,
facts.
I'm gonna agree to
Myron.
disagree and listen to people. Like you can't get mad at people's opinion and preferences.
Yeah.
That's
I
why I
mean, come on,
asked
man.
them. you
But-
Well, that's
know?
what I'm saying. Like, I'm not
on,
trying to
man.
hurt your feelings, but if you're
No,
asking like
I
a
wanna know.
real,
Yes.
honest,
No, but
realist,
hold
that's
on.
how it
It's
is.
not even an opinion. It's biological fact.
Facts.
Like they
It
polled
is
men.
facts.
They polled men from like 18 to 60, and men
Okay.
universally prefer women between 18 to about 24.
Okay.
So men have always been attracted to more youthful,
Okay.
fertile women. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So
It's just
Right.
bio-
So if you're 30,
biology.
just look like
Yeah,
I
it's
did.
probably-
Can I just say something?
But
Well,
you did good, though. You
but the
both
thing
of
is
you
that
did good.
You know,
you can
come on,
always
man.
you can always you can turn back the clock a little bit with going to the gym and everything else like that. But at the end of the day,
mentality.
End of the
as
day.
you get
Still that
older,
age.
you're gonna have more experiences. You're gonna have more partners. You're gonna have more things that kind of mold you into the person that you are. I always kind of look at women as not to sound like an asshole. Women are kind of like clay, right? And there's only a
shit.
certain amount of time where the clay is warm enough where you can mold it. Once a woman reaches a certain age, she's sent her way. She ain't gonna change. You get what you get. You can't really mold her and turn her into the woman that you want. And I think any guy that's a competent leader that's successful needs to get a girl and turn her into the best girlfriend and wife for him.
Yeah.
But if you get with an older girl that's sent her ways and I have my schedule and my routine, that's not someone that you really want by your side because she's going to be sent her ways and her ways might not necessarily align with your belief system.
And
So
that's
you
why,
feel
and
men
that's why
need
I
to
said
mold
it
women.
hardens the woman. Like they talk a lot about femininity. Once you've gone through so much trauma with men, you lose your femininity and then you become hard. And that's when you become like how you guys were saying earlier about, oh, well, you have to earn me to be feminine. No, because a 21-year-old, they're not damaged emotionally. They're automatically going to see you and be like, oh, hi. Opposed to a 30-year-old that's been through so much is going to be like, oh, what are you doing? No, you want my high, you
I
have
agree.
to earn
I agree
it.
with her.
Yeah.
And men don't
On
like
that
that.
aspect, I really agree with her. Yeah.
Can I just say something too?
Okay, go ahead.
I
What's
think-
your opinion?
Shit, let me just say what I'm trying to say. I just heard like a belief that was kind of funny where it's basically like if you haven't found your husband by the age of 24, it's because you're not living like a righteous life in a way. And I know I do OnlyFans and shit.
Yep.
But
Oh.
I just wanted to say that, and I strongly believe in that. My parents got married when they was 19 years old,
Come on,
and
man.
they was fucking married for damn near 30 years or whatever. So I just feel like that is fucking true. Like if you're living a more
But what if you found your person and then you got a divorce? Then what happens?
somebody
Well, it
was
clearly
fucking
wasn't your
up
person, I
somewhere.
guess.
It wasn't your person.
And I think the other thing
Somebody
too
was
is that
fucking up.
women are very quick to divorce and women initiate like 70-80% of divorces because women think my happiness overrides everything when in reality you're supposed to stay in a marriage for duty, not because of your happiness. And that's another thing that my mom warned me about. She said as soon as things like if your girl's not happy, she's gonna leave you. Like Western women tend to have this ideal where I'm not happy, I'm gonna do what's right for me, I'm gonna just leave.
Right.
Whereas like women from other cultures are like, oh, I'm gonna stick through you through thick and thin because it is what it is.
Women in your
Because that's
culture
what
are
I
like
signed
that?
up for.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shame us for
Yes.
being like
Yes.
that.
I'm right here.
They shame
I'm right
us
here.
for
Okay,
being
like,
like that.
like
Yes.
this is gonna sound
They
this is
shame
gonna sound
us.
really wild to a
W-A
lot
rap.
of like you guys here, but in my culture, like that's just how it is. Like
It doesn't
my
sound wild, it's
fiance,
just
there
different.
is little to I won't even say little to nothing. There is nothing that man could ever do that would make me leave him, because to me he's just being a man. There's a girl come up to me and go, oh well, I fucked your man last night. I'd be like, congratulations, he still came home to me and I made him dinner as soon as he walked through the door. I have
he
a
did,
family
though.
with him, you know, like I'm not gonna give it up for him just wanting something different. They call it a change up is what they want. It has nothing to do with their feelings. They probably won't even remember who the girl is, you know, but
If more girls took your mindset on, they would be a lot happier and be able to keep a guy long term, because a lot of girls go with their feelings. They want their overall happiness, and then the biggest thing is ego.
Yeah,
and
because it's not about them. It's not happy wife, happy life. It's happy husband, happy life. You know, a husband just wants peace, and that's what I give my man, peace.
You
I
are
made
on
my
the same page.
Do you watch the podcast?
Yeah.
You watch the podcast?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Like
She knows.
Top G.
Was she
Top
be
G,
one of your
yeah.
best guests that you guys had on the show so far?
I
Like,
mean-
that understands
I mean, she's
you?
been on point the whole show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had other girls. You know, it's interesting because when girls watch the show, it's amazing how they get a man and they keep him long term. It's
And
fucking
a
wild.
ton-
Yeah, but
One
even
percent
beside
guy?
the show, like
Yeah.
I've been like this. I
culture.
didn't start watching like your
Cap,
podcast until like a few months ago when my fiance showed it to me. I got him way before that
Right.
because I know how to treat a man, be his peace.
Yeah.
You know, I don't
Right.
want to struggle, and if he's not happy. And I'm yelling at him and bitching at him every day he comes home. What man wants to hear that? Like, no, he's going to go find somebody else. And then what? I'm going to find myself at 30, alone, single, can't find a man because I was too busy worried about my feelings. Happy wife, happy life. It don't work that way.
I'll tell you this, though.
Damn. Okay.
Your man invested in you. Because that setup is not cheap. You got like what?
Hey,
You got 2 layers and a necklace?
And
That's
she
not cheap.
deserved it.
Yo,
she's
Van
fit
Cleef all the
though.
way, bro.
She's fit. Hey, let's
Yeah.
Hey,
All right,
W mans.
well, I mean, hey, man,
We got some more chats
Damn,
here.
nigga.
that's good stuff. That's
well, my
really,
man comes
really
with
good
status,
stuff.
so
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean,
That's good stuff. That actually makes me very happy to hear.
But
to
she's not
see
just
that.
dating any kind of man. She's dating a high value.
yeah,
man.
I would say my man is top 1%. Everyone in Miami knows him. He's very, very.
I mean,
You said he was 39 too, right? So I
He's-
mean,
he'll
that
be
makes
40.
I'm not judging. I love that for you, but I'm
He
just saying
didn't
that
even
does
look
make a
40.
difference than like a 22,
You said he didn't look
23-year-old.
40?
No, he didn't. No.
Than a 22, 23-year-old man, you know, coming in your life like he already had shit set up. He
He's
learned his
established.
lesson. He knows how to work.
Yeah,
shit
but
to
you
make
think
it
a
work, you feel me?
23-year-old is really gonna be
No,
looking to find a
that's my
wife?
point.
No,
But
that's
that
my
creates a
point.
problem
Yeah.
because then that leaves a lot of young men single. Now women want to date older men because they're already established.
Well,
What
young
do the
men don't want a
men do?
relationship like that.
Some of
though.
them do, yes. Some of them do. So what do they do?
Well, I mean, what ends up, I mean, most guys are struggling and or sexless.
I guess they just know it out
most
until they're
guys do
old and
are really
established.
most guys really struggle with women, especially with like the
See, I
advent
come from.
of,
I have a.
Yeah,
I
but you
have
know
a
where
similar.
that also. But you know where that also comes from, though. A lot of women don't want to go through the
Invested.
struggle with
Well-
their man. They want a man that's already established. They don't want to wait until the come up. They want a man that's
Right.
already up. And
Yeah.
then when they're not happy anymore, they tend to disrespect that man when you weren't there from the beginning.
Right. Well,
shit.
that's why I was going to say I have a similar view as you, but from the different end. When I met my boyfriend, he didn't have anything. He was working part-time. He was going to school, and he was living at his mom's house.
And he'll never
now-
forget that.
And after 2 years now he's a billing manager. He's going to go in programming, which is going to pay a lot more.
sorry. So the chat says Arab IG is not what she says it is. Hold on, can we even show it? What? No.
You can show it.
All right.
Nah. No.
I mean,
Hey, y'all showed the last girl. I want to
Yeah,
see
you
it.
can show it.
Y'all showed too, but
And scroll down. You can see my man is on my IG because he
a
takes all
bad
my pictures.
bitch.
He controls my
What's your
IG.
man?
So
What's your man?
That's him.
Okay.
Wait, you got one pic with him?
Yeah, he doesn't want the
But
other
wait,
ones on
let me
there.
ask something. Is her Instagram not worse than mine? Because our pictures look damn near the motherfucking same.
Her
Mine
man,
is just, I
her
just got
man
a
is
few
there though.
splits in mine.
Yeah, okay, but let me explain this though.
I'm not mad at it.
Before,
I'm just
I'm
saying
just
for
saying.
them.
Before I got with my fiance, I dressed like a nun. I didn't drink. I didn't swear. I didn't do anything. He wanted me to be that type of image because that type of image for me brings in money. I get a lot of sponsorships and I get paid to
Same
post
here.
stuff like that.
Same
No,
here.
hold on,
Same
hold on.
here.
Her
I used to
man-
dress
her
like a
man
dyke.
wants her to be that.
Yeah, he created my
So-
Instagram. He takes all my pictures. He decides what I post. He decides who posts.
Okay, and I didn't wake up one day and say, I'm gonna make my Instagram like this. Literally, every person
Nigga,
around
you
me that
single,
loves
nigga.
me. I
No,
used
no,
to,
no,
I
no.
used
You
to
are
dress
single.
like a dyke all the time and never post my face. All my friends used to be like, bro,
You're not the
post
same.
your titties.
Look, if that's true and your guy runs everything and it's under his authority, then hey, every
Yeah,
man
it
is
is.
different. Like me, I tell guys all the time, like, yo, if your girl's advertising herself on the internet, that's unacceptable. However, if that's what the guy wants, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, him running her IG is not the same as
And
yours.
he's on it, you know?
Yeah.
He's always
Yeah.
on my Instagram. So
All right, cool.
Yeah, I mean, what is he like? You said what does he do again? For
he
work?
owns marijuana
Weed. Yeah, weed.
Dispensary,
companies.
right?
Yeah.
Black,
Okay.
Black, right?
No, you
Huh?
just saw him, bro.
Black?
He's white,
No,
bro.
he's Chaldean. He's Iraqi.
Chris, are you blind?
Yeah, Christina, see him?
No.
He's Iraqi.
Okay.
Look at Habibi.
All right. Well, hey, if it was his idea and he told you that this is what I want, then hey, It's as long as the man's the one deciding it.
She's
then,
following his leadership.
Yeah, that's
So
what
I
matters.
can't knock
That's
it.
what matters. So
I
if he
can't
told
knock
you,
it.
yo, we're turning this shit down, you would turn it off.
Yeah, no, he literally tells me like, oh, I don't like you dressing more conservative. I want you to wear dresses like this. He buys all my clothes. He picks them out, he wants me to look like, and as long as he's very secure. He likes me to walk next to him and be like, yeah, this is my girl, and guess what?
Okay.
You can't touch her. If you even try to speak to her, she's not even gonna look at you. That's how I am.
Hey.
No man can have me.
I love her energy, bro.
All right.
That's mine. His name
Chris.
is tattooed on me. I'm not going nowhere.
Okay.
we
Hell
see?
yeah.
All right. What do we got here? That's it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Done.
So we'll get the last thoughts from the ladies. Where do you want to start? Right here?
No, we'll serve her for last.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I might want to start her first. Yeah, go ahead. What are your last thoughts?
Look at her mic.
Okay,
Nigga.
let me talk. Can I see the last tattoo of him?
Oh, well, yeah. I can't show you the other ones, but I have his letter right here, and then I have other places too.
What
Where?
does that mean?
Private places.
No, I'm asking her, not you.
Show me.
Well,
But
that's
she's
what she
right.
means.
She's right. I can't show those ones
Because why?
She just said
because
it.
it's inappropriate.
Okay, whatever she says.
Okay. What about you?
Wait, hold on. That was it?
Yeah.
That's your last thoughts?
No, other than that, like you guys have great questions, and I like how you put you guys in like uncomfortable opinions. It make the girls talk and like make them get out of their comfort zones. I like that. I really do.
All right, cool.
All right.
Hey, you survived till the end.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
props to you.
Yeah.
What about you?
My thoughts are, I think this podcast was really insightful. I think it gives you the opportunity to listen and see different perspectives. And, it does seem like you can look at yourself in third person sometimes. And I think that's pretty dope. So I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
All right, Queen.
What about you?
I've been on a lot of different podcasts. This is my favorite one.
Oh, really?
This
Why?
is my
Why?
favorite one. Why? Because it gives me something.
Why?
It gives me something to oppose.
Yep.
It's not. It's not the. Yeah.
Why?
Because it's not like like these are like real questions. These are like real questions, real life. Like I don't want to get like baby from the other questions. Like oh yeah, like you know what I mean. It's completely different from these. Like this is like real world.
So are we cool, Gucci? Are we cool?
Yeah, we was
Damn.
listen. We
Okay.
was cool before, but me and my peoples, they didn't like that. They
Okay.
was like, why is the like? They was like the black guy is giving you a little bit more than Myron is, and I still love you because I'm like I fuck with Myron. Myron wasn't too much, but like we cool. I swear to God, we cool.
All right, that's clutch.
I swear to God.
All right.
What about you?
I just really hope that young
Yeah.
girls out there, they learn something from this podcast because
Jamaica.
10 years down in the future, they're probably going to regret their decisions, and we're happy. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't have to work. We just have to cook and clean. If you guys want to stay out there hustling, I don't like the American corporate world. I'm out.
Facts.
If my man wants me to stay at home, cook, clean, I'm happy to do that because I would do that for myself anyways, right? If you're living on your own, you got to do all that stuff anyways. So, I mean, this is the first generation where we're seeing women acting like this. I don't think they really know the effects of what's going to happen until 20, 30 years later when they're like, oh, fuck.
We already see it.
Wait.
It's all about feminism
So,
shit.
so question. Why do you think your man wants you?
Rude boy.
Tell me, right? Tell me why does your man want you? Because you apparently want to like leave your job and
Yeah.
shit like that. Why do your nigga want you?
Well, I guess I kind of showed signs of being that kind of woman before we even got to that stage.
Like what? It's like what?
Like I will make dinner. I'm mostly the one that makes dinner.
Uber Eats.
No, I don't.
No,
does.
but
he
he
loves
can.
Uber
I feel like
Eats.
every
He
woman
can.
can cook
He
and
can
clean.
do Uber Eats, yeah. But I also
All right. So what's unique?
okay, my personality. He likes the way I think and the things we can talk about together.
Like what?
And
Chris, leave her alone, man.
he's just grilling me right
That's a
now.
real question. Everybody needs to be
Come on,
answered.
man.
I think
Come
all
on,
of
man.
us need to be
Come on,
answered.
man.
What about you?
No,
I mean,
fresh.
it's
I can write a book if you want me to, Chris.
Bitch.
Go ahead.
That should be short as fuck.
Yo, bro, what are you doing, bro? Yo, go ahead.
Take the Henny
Chris, what are
away
you
from
doing?
me.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck, man.
Well, I felt like this was it was really interesting to see like so many people's like different point of views, especially about like controversial topics, like as far as like racism goes and everything like that. It's very interesting to see everyone's different point of views, and kind of piggyback off what she said, as well. Like I really pray for this like new generation because they're really missing out, and honestly, they're ruining it for themselves, for other women, for men. Like it's almost like I feel sorry for these men that these are the women that they have to choose from, And
I feel sorry for the women as well, though.
Yeah.
But
He like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
hey,
like that.
look, because what she's saying, like, if you guys, because here's the thing, men, we're easy to please, right? I know some of you guys said that women are easier to please. I vehemently disagree. I think men are easier to please. Like, you can walk into a dude's house, he has a mattress on the floor, fucking TV up, he's gonna be happy.
That's it.
Women are way harder to please. They have more requirements.
Facts.
So what I'm saying is that, though, for women typically get their pleasure from having a partner, right? Having a man, having a family, having children. So what she's saying is that, like, yo, chasing the singledom and career and all this other shit, it's not gonna give you the fulfillment that women seek. It'll give a man fulfillment to be successful in status and stuff. For women, it's not. And then for women, on top of that, you have a finite amount of time to find that guy.
Yeah.
Right.
A man has his whole life. I mean, he can be 80 years old and still have 7 children. You know, it's so vastly different for women and men. And I think the sooner that women understand that, I feel like is the sooner that they'll really truly be happy, instead of thinking that these other things in their life is gonna fulfill them, and then they look down the line and they're like, man, I wish I had a man, but you can't get one now. Sorry.
Because we're trying to be equal to men. We're so forced on men equal to men. Like, we're trying to prove a point. We're trying to prove a point.
And I low-key feel like it's only getting worse from here just because of the females that are being promoted with music like Sexy Red, and no disrespect to her, but it's just a certain image that's being pushed out by women of,
My
city
question
girls.
is,
that's what money, bro.
They're only pushing that image because
money,
that's
but you
what
gotta understand, it's 5-year-olds, girl.
The real question
y'all
is,
gotta understand, it's 5-year-old kids singing Pound Town in class.
Okay, that's wrong.
Because
But
what
the
their
real question
parents
is, why
are
is it
allowing them to.
American women are the ones that's like this? She's Arab, I'm Jamaican. We don't have that mentality. What is it that happened to American women?
Look at the women in America. Look at what's promoted online. Fucking OnlyFans is
you
what
started
shit.
Nigga, you do OnlyFans.
That's my point. That's why I'm saying
for like
it.
3 years now.
But I
Just
have the
kidding.
knowledge and the wisdom to
Jamaica
understand both
Yes,
sides and
my whole
understand
life.
what I'm doing and what consequences come with it. I'm not
Okay,
sitting
good.
here just being like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm all perfect and da-da-da.
I mean,
No,
yeah.
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yo.
Are you content with like a higher status man never taking you seriously?
Yep.
I've had multiple higher status men take me seriously.
But the thing is, you don't want them.
Yeah, like a dude that's not a sucker, that's not a weirdo, that's not a lame. Like, I'm talking about like a real, like, what
My
women look
thing
for.
is-
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Women typically want a guy who's gonna be conservative, traditional, a gentleman, have all these traits from a traditional angle, but still be arousing at the same time. Right? It's very difficult to find these guys that are attractive but at the same time still arousing. What I'm saying is that guys that have these traits a lot of times aren't looking for sex workers. Are you okay with the fact that you've pretty much ostracized yourself from that caliber of man for the rest of your life?
This is my thing though. I haven't ostracized my whatever you say. I haven't did that because I've had multiple. Damn, y'all don't want to let me speak, do y'all? I've had multiple men come up to me and say, "Yo, if I pay everything and get you away from OnlyFans, or if I give you another way to make money besides OnlyFans, will you quit it and we grow together?" And I personally said, this isn't what I want to do right now. I'm comfortable where I'm at. So that was my own choice. But it's multiple men that say, hey, I want to take you out of this spot. It's just how...
That's my point. The man that you want doesn't want you back.
I don't want any man yet. I haven't met the man that I want yet. That's my point.
But will he want you back when you meet him?
Yeah, thank you.
Boom.
Thank
If
you.
he doesn't, then he's not the one.
More than likely he won't.
he
That's the
won't.
moral of the
See, they're
story.
reading between the lines.
Bumble
Like,
Club.
yeah,
I
man.
get what you're saying. So
Here's the thing. You're either A, gonna meet him and he's not gonna take you seriously, or B, he's never gonna come along in the first place because of what you do. That's what I'm trying to say. And women don't get it. Like, we reject you guys up front. Y'all reject us to our face. We reject you guys on the side. Y'all don't even know.
Yeah. They'll just string you along, and as long as you stay, that's it, until they meet the real conservative woman that they want. That's why a lot of time when these girls that are quote unquote like hoes, they'll meet these men and they'll be like, yeah, I was in a relationship with him for 4 years, but he said he's not ready to get married yet, and then he'll break up with you, and then he'll be like engaged 2 weeks later to a conservative,
but it's women that
traditional
are
woman.
literal doctors and go to school and don't even post on social media, yet they are in that same position.
You want to know something though? That's so funny that you said that, because I've had conversations with men. You want to know the reason why they don't go after those doctors? Because those motherfuckers are 40 plus, old as hell. It's not about the money. They don't give a. That goes back to they don't give a fuck about the money.
Yep. Right.
Those doctors are 40 plus. They're probably gonna get 1 or 2 children out of them. You know what I mean? Like.
And on top
they're
of them being
ugly
40,
as hell. No shade to the women as doctors, but like mass majority of them
Not even
don't give a
just
fuck about how they look.
doctors,
They're
but
going to work
she's
every
working,
day.
how she taking care of her
Hold on,
man.
y'all. Let me finish. These girls don't give a fuck how they looking. Like they they're older and they're ugly as fuck. Like you can't compare yourself to a doctor that's like.
I'm not even saying just doctors. I'm just saying a woman in corporate, in a business world where she's not.
Corporate is hard to
media,
get.
twerking,
Corporate is hard to get because she has these standards. I'm an independent. I work a 9 to 5. I don't have.
Hold on, let's let her make her point real quick because you were trying to compare. What were you trying to say?
Basically, I'm just saying how y'all was just saying I can't get a certain, or if I was dating a certain man for 4 years and he still doesn't want to get married or whatever, then that's my fault because of the way I portray myself onto social media or whatever. My thing is, women who have corporate jobs and don't portray themselves on social media like that still have the same problem.
Because can I tell you why? Can I tell you the honest reason why?
Yeah,
it's because kind of going based off what she said, they're 40 plus.
I just said it doesn't matter if they're 40
No,
plus.
I know. Let me finish.
They don't care about school. They're looking for men to pay their tuition.
I can tell you. So it's not only about them being 40 plus, but it's the fact that they're out there working like a man. So when they come home, they're thinking like a man. They're not going to want to cater to their man. They're exhausted. They're overworked. They want to work a job like a man and all this other stuff. A man doesn't want that. They're too hardened. And when they come home from dealing with people all day, you think they want to get in the kitchen and make their man a sandwich? No. And those would be the same ones that are talking about independent and I'm a free woman and I take care of myself. A man don't want that.
Let me ask you this. So if a woman is fucking independent, she hasn't met her man yet or nothing, and she has fucking bills to pay, how the fuck is she supposed to pay them bills if she not working?
They don't care about you paying your bills. They just don't like the I miss independent. I don't need a nigga to do shit. Let me say something. Can I say something?
Are you supposed to be a man bitch on the street paying a nigga for money because they are gold diggers?
Nah, because let me say something. Can I say something, please? Men, as much as men don't like to admit it, they love men that love women that need them. Men, because then that holds their place value.
That's true.
Men love women that need them.
To a certain extent, because some men go, well, what do you bring to the table?
Can I ask you ladies a question?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you able to stand alone without a man? Like,
Hell yeah.
Wait, let me just ask you just really quick.
Hell yeah.
Are you able to go out in the world and buy a house and have a six-figure job?
Hard.
No, that's what I wanted to know. Like, can you do that?
It'd be hard, but yes.
Why would it be hard?
Can I ask
But wait. Why would it be hard?
No, baby.
Because I don't want to do that. It's exhausting to me.
It's exhausting to you to be successful on your own?
If you're looking for a man,
it's more work. I don't have to if I don't want to, but it's more work.
But can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question real quick?
If it makes you happy,
because I know you're talking about, oh, well, what if they're a doctor? Okay, let me ask you this. Since kind of with your question too. So if you're saying, oh, well, if I have to pay my bills and all this and that, why can't you go get a normal 9 to 5 job? Why do you have to take the easy way out and sell yourself on OnlyFans?
Oh, shit.
Well, a 9 to 5 job, you
can pay your bills with a 9 to 5 job.
You can pay your bills, but you're not gonna be rich, nigga. If I'm making $100K off OnlyFans and I'm over here fucking making $10, $15, $20 an hour,
you can be rich by being intelligent and learning a skill or a trade.
And I have 4 other businesses too. I do credit repair. I'm an artist.
That just takes a little bit more longer, y'all. Let's be real. That takes a little bit more longer.
But it comes at a price. It comes at a price.
It does, but it takes a little longer. But you won't have the problem of not having a man not respect you because of what you do.
Find a man.
Yeah, he's gonna respect you more if you say, "Man, I work 3 9 to 5 jobs just to make it."
Yeah, you're gonna be like 40 something.
Exactly, but no, not in all times. Not in all times. So when I met my fiance, I was working 2 jobs, 1 morning shift, and I would leave my morning shift.
You're the 1% we said in the beginning.
Right, but I'm explaining it to you though, because I have been through a lot in my life, but I didn't let that take me.
Like what?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what she's saying. Go ahead, talk.
It's not my fault that you took the easy way out and I chose to do it.
Exactly.
It's not the easy way out.
I think both are the easy way out. I do want to say I think both are the easy way out.
Whatever way you take out is the hard way. It's not never the easy way out. It's never the easy way out.
You girls are young. Can I just say something? You girls are young. Okay, I'm old. I'm older than y'all. You girls are young. I just feel okay. Is that Aaron Christmas? Okay, but really quick.
And do you wish you would have done it differently?
No, because when I was your age, I had bought my first house, so I was already clocking 5 figures.
And did that help you?
Can I finish? But I also lost everything. I grew up in a foster system like you. I grew up in group homes like you. I went to juvenile hall, everything.
Okay, so it's not the easy way out. It's not never the easy way out.
Can I talk? Because I didn't disrespect you. But what I will say to all of you ladies, because you guys are so beautiful, still have your own. Even if you have a man, even if you're married, still have your own, because you never know. But no, still have your own, because you just never know in life what can happen. You can have everything planned out, and I live so many lives. Just like I'm on here, they call me Free Willy, whatever, right? I was once your size. Like, I had kids, I got married, I did this, I had money, I went homeless. And anything you can imagine, I live that lifestyle. And this is just game I'm giving you because you girls are beautiful. Have your own, regardless.
I don't think they're disagreeing with you on having your own.
no.
Their issue is with how you get your own. They're saying they're making the argument to her that you got your own, but you got it in a way which is gonna penalize you later with finding a man, which is gonna eventually fulfill you
because of the OnlyFans.
Yes.
And then when you tell your kids, you know, when your kids, oh yeah, you know, I chose to do OnlyFans instead of getting a respectable job and going to 9 to 5. Like,
how do you feel about that?
I don't think she'll be
Are you gonna have that conversation with your kids
because one, I come from a shit. How the fuck
I don't think she'll be judged. As much as y'all want to make her feel like she'll be judged, I don't think they will give a fuck at the end. Once she touches that, they not gonna feel.
Whoa. One mic at a time. You guys are all speaking over each other, and it sounds ridiculous. One microphone at a time.
I'm just gonna point out that we have a whole lot of men right here, and they've all said the same thing.
Yes.
That you made the wrong decision.
That's their opinion, though. I also know some other men outside of this show that make money, fucking pray and do all the other same shit. And they say, yo, I don't mind you do OnlyFans as long as you're not out here fucking niggas and sucking dick on camera.
But you already have.
It's niggas that accept you if you was sucking dick and fucking on camera. I just want you to know that.
Some people don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, but not the men that she wants back.
Yeah, not the men. Like you said, not the men you want back.
Okay, well.
Like, come on,
They have
man.
the same beliefs. You guys are from, it's your culture.
Also,
you have
just
the
to point
same
out,
beliefs.
No. It's not that. It's regardless of what culture you come from, what religion you come from, whether you're Jewish, Muslim, Christian, hell, even
All
if
men
you're
think the
atheist,
same.
all men in general have a point of contention with women that have a promiscuous past.
Yep.
Sorry, it's biology. Just like women want a guy that's tall and makes money, we want a girl that doesn't look like or behave like a hoe.
Yeah.
And here's the other crazy part too. You said that you do a credit repair business, you have other things. Guess what? That's all going to be overshadowed by OnlyFans now.
Yeah.
No one is ever going to take you seriously
if you have
for your
all that-
entrepreneurial ventures outside of OnlyFans because of OnlyFans. That's what women don't get. It's like guys are always going to hone in on that. They're going to be like, what the fuck? And then you're saying, well, guys are giving me offers. Those aren't the niggas that you want.
Which is why you're not with them.
And
we're not
also,
saying that it will never happen in your lifetime, but we're having a discussion about the majority of men. And the majority of men don't want a woman like that.
And if he has options, why would he go for you when he has another girl that doesn't do OnlyFans your age and is just as hot? They're going to go with the lower liability.
Exactly.
And
what were you going to say?
Finishing blow, just so you know, men lie too. So they don't really
You said
care.
men like to?
No. He was saying lie. Like, I'll do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's one of the biggest things is like, I'll take you out this club.
OnlyFans?
Yeah.
I like that
Yo,
too.
Yeah, man.
Go
Niggas
ahead,
be
girl.
lying, bro. They be lying.
Yep.
Get
and,
it,
then,
girl.
and then after that, you have to be careful about the ones that say, oh, well, it's okay. I don't mind if you do it. Let's make this money together.
They
And they'll
be
take all your
insecure
money and
at
they'll
the
leave
end.
you.
There we go.
Until
live
there's
off
a
of
ring
you.
on your finger.
Yep. They'll live off of
But
you.
I think she gets it, though. I think she gets it. What about you?
Right, because at the end of the day, your man probably jacks off
Let me
to
keep
porn
it real.
stars.
The
Yeah,
first time I
last
seen the
thoughts.
clip with you guys, I seen it on the blog when you guys were talking about black women, and
Of
I
course.
hated y'all. I was like, oh my God, I can't stand them. Coming here, you guys are so professional. Your staff is professional. I think your podcast.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think your podcast needs to stay. I think both of you are misunderstood because coming here and really speaking, I understand where both of you guys are really coming from. You can be disrespectful at times, but we can agree to disagree. But this is one of the best podcast shows I've been on, and I hope you guys continue.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And of course, people take clips for shock value. They never take the full
Right, of
context.
course.
They just put the part where I say we don't dabble in the dark as a joke, and they say,
For the
look at that.
views.
They don't fuck with black women. It's like it's not that we don't fuck with black women. It's that we don't fuck with women that have certain behaviors, and it just so happens that black women tend to have this behavior more often than
But
other
there's
races.
also, but there's also a
Which is
difference between
unfortunate.
a man having a
But
tight
really quick, I hope
I
you
do wanna
guys
mention
get
as well.
showed in a. I hope the world sees you guys more and more in a positive light, because this is really a good podcast. And another thing, you're very respectful to your guests, and I noticed that.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, I
We
was
But I
tried.
do want to also mention as well, though, that
Myron.
there's also races that do act ratchet and crazy.
Yeah.
So not only black women. it's white-
Yeah. That's what I'm
white,
saying.
Hispanic,
All races, act crazy.
So it's just like it's the individual. Okay.
Yeah.
What about
Of
you?
course.
Honestly, I really fucking love this podcast. I love y'all how y'all have it set up.
You don't gotta lie. You can say
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yes.
Tell
No,
you,
I'm
sure,
being
sure.
dead ass because I like a lot of fucking things on the internet right now is just talking about pointless ass shit and comparing BBLs and sucking dick and whatever the fuck. And I respect that we actually brought real life problems on the show and everyone voiced their opinion on shit that really fucking matters in this world. We're not just talking about how good you are in bed. So I fuck with that. Like real G shit.
Wait, there's podcasts that just sit there and talk about sex all the time.
Yes.
Yes. People literally just sit there and talk about what
And there's-
condoms or how many people they fucked or how many
There's-
pussies they
yeah,
ate. And it's
a
like,
bunch.
bro, this is so
You want to
pointless.
go again?
Yeah.
I don't even remember
Also,
getting my final thought.
Hold on. She has something else.
I respect, not her. I respect every woman in this room of how y'all voice y'all opinion in a respectful way, and it wasn't degrading anybody in any
Right,
way, but
yeah.
you were just speaking your opinion, and I really respect that because I haven't met many females in Miami
Right.
to speak on what they want to say honestly without sounding in a degrading way. Like, especially you said everything in a very respectful way, and that's just your belief,
well, because
your preference.
it's never my intent to go out and like hurt someone's feelings, and that's why I commend you, because you know I understand that it must be really hard for you to sit here and like he's over there calling you a hoe and all this, but you know what, I respect but I respect the fact that you're able to sit here and like take in different opinions. I really respect that, because not everyone is going to think the same, you know. Like some people in the chat probably think that I'm like crazy thinking the way that I do, you know, but to each their own.
And I feel like you can't take anyone's opinion personally. At the end of the day,